You know what's funny is that if you think about it, if you listen to somebody like Ron Block, who does a lot of bending, it's probably a mutated Earl Scruggs thing, just like that. It's a flowing, floating, bend the string, very nice technique. I think it sounds great in their group. And I was just thinking, it was just a thought there.
I bet you've bent a string in your day, Steve.
Yeah, broke a few too.
Well, that was a good question to slow that down. I bet, Alan, since you teach, you probably stress to your students that the only way to be able to play that style well is to be able to play it extremely slowly first.
Yeah, timing is the most important part of playing the banjo. Timing, getting your count right, because you can any style you play, if it's not in timing, you might as well hang it up.
And by timing, you mean not just straight notes,
I'm
but
talking about, you know, the count on the beat, playing with timing, and playing tastefully with the timing also.
How do you build that syncopation that Earl had and that you have into that role that you do?
Which, what are you talking about? Is that right?
Any open role that you
How do I do it? Well, you know what? Basically, there's a song that I used to listen to that Earl did called My Sarah Jane. Is everybody familiar with that song? And to me, that was probably, if I wanted to get my banjo to where it sounded like it did on that song. You know, like it's just listening to the songs over and over that's where I learned. There's not really a technique. It's just you have to develop a feel and a heart for it.
That's a good point.
You know what else helps too is if you got someone who's a real good clog dancer, get them to dance, and when they're doing like those little shuffle steps, that really make you slip right onto it. You know?
Start playing off of it.
Oh yeah.
Do you feel like you developed your rhythm playing that way a lot, or mostly playing from other musicians, or just working on it by yourself? Tammy?
Oh, combinations. But really honed in when I start playing for dancers. And it's also, I think it's important for a musician to get up on the dance floor. And then that way you see what people need to hear. And then you get back and play, and say, ah, it opens your eyes to the good things.
Well, can you just show us a little bit of the basic claw hammer smack that you do there on the banjo?
Okay.
Rhythm smack.
Well, a very basic thing with claw hammer is, well, see, now there's different schools of thought of using thumb and index, thumb and middle, or versus all three. I like to make life complicated, so I use all three. I usually use the middle finger, hits the first string, thumb will go for anything, and index is the interiors. And basically it's kind of like you're going back and forth like you're on a seesaw, and you want your middle finger now to hit the string and then hit the head, so you hear about percussive effect. So you hit it, and you got that little pow on there, and then the other fingers just kind of hit, and then rest against your neighbor's strings. And so it's also known as hit or miss, or kamikaze playings is hit or miss. There you go. Give you a little bit of Sally Ann. Oh, this is kind of cool because a lot of times people think Sally Ann only has 2 parts. Oh no! Oh no! It has 4 parts really. It's kind of rare actually to hear this. It doesn't matter. Tuesdays, courting with some hug-eyed men, courting with some hug-eyed men, courting with some hug-eyed men. See, now that was an important thing that we hadn't brought up in the workshop yet. You got to know when to woohoo.
Tammy, do you slide off your fingertips or off your nail?
On the left hand?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm on the fingertip. But the nails is what's hitting on the right-hand side.
Right.
It's like hits about halfway in the pink part and on down. Now some people have nails trimmed down to the quick. I like to have a little bit of nail to there. It gives it a little bit more power behind it. It just depends on what kind of tone, what texture you want.
I've seen people use a backward finger pick to cover their nail on that second finger. Do that.
That sometimes I'll have done that, like if I've been playing a super amount, and because what happens is the nail does get worn down and get a bit too thin on there, it starts to go ouch.